Is it work ethic, talent, or just getting lucky that helps you to succeed in life? What matters the most? I don't know about you, but everything that I have in life I've worked extremely hard for. Everything didn't come without sacrifice, blood, sweat, tears, and working extremely hard to put myself in a position that most people will never be in. It took work ethic. It wasn't talent, it wasn't getting lucky, it wasn't funding, it was work ethic. Well, we're here, good old middle of frickin' nowhere, Nampa, Idaho, and there's all the shit. So growing up, I always had an obsession with old cars, old tractors, hot rods, all that stuff, as you probably well know by now. And these are actually mine right behind me. That's a 1949 John Deere Model R, which is actually the first diesel tractor that John Deere ever built. And this video is not about tractors, it's about work ethic. But the point is, from a young age, my dad instilled in me that anything worth having in life, you must work hard for. And it probably wasn't worth having if you didn't work hard for it. It probably wasn't worth anything. So from a young age, it was always instilled in me, work ethic is something that you need to have. And so what did I want to work for when I was little? Well, I really loved cars. I loved tractors, and so I'd work my ass off. I would mow lawns, I'd save up, I'd do odd jobs and different things to be able to save up and, you know, buy old cars, old tractors. So that one we got when I was 13. That truck you can't really see right now, but it's a 1951 International truck. There's cows. You can see the cows. There's cows right there. So they're saying hi. Everybody say hi to the cows. Cows. You know, work ethic was always something that was extremely important. So I grew up knowing that if there's anything that I wanted in life, you had to work extremely hard for it. Extremely hard. That cow's peeing, so that's nice. He just peed and looked at us. I don't know what that means when a cow urinates while it stares at you. I don't know if that's like a sign of good luck or an insult. I'm not sure. Maybe let me know in the comments what you guys think. My goals were always changing as a kid, just like they will for you as an adult. Back then, it was about having money to work on my cars and tractors. Now it's about creating a legacy, teaching people how to own and run wildly profitable businesses, and leaving a huge impact ethically and financially on people's lives. What remains the same is that you're going to have a tremendous work ethic in order to make it. I want to share with you a quick story about failure, wins, work ethic, and I hope it inspires you to literally crush every single goal that you set for yourself in life. Now, before I dive into the story, if you're the kind of person that wants to win in life, you want to have a wildly profitable business, you want to operate at the top level in your industry, then I highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel, because that's exactly what my channel is about. Instilling the work ethics, knowing the principles, understanding the sales skills, the psychology, the online branding, the digital marketing that it takes to succeed and have that ultimate business, have that life goal, be able to live your life with complete fulfillment in the ways that you want to actually live. How do you want to serve people? What legacy do you want to leave? That's what my channel is about. So if any of that resonates with you, would highly encourage you to subscribe. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is go say hi to some cows, because they seem real curious. I'm not sure. Let's go find out. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? Hi. Hi. So, hey buddy. That's a cow. Hey. Hi. How you doing? How about you, George? That's George right there. I'm actually not sure what his name is, but in any case. So when I was 16, my parents got divorced. I had to grow up pretty quick. I ended up working a couple jobs while going to school. I was trying to, you know, play sports. I was doing this thing called Running Start, where you take college classes, and I was trying to play soccer. Was working at a farmer's market, and then to make ends meet and make sure that I was paying for my food, my gas, my insurance, my phone, everything like that, I'd also chop wood, split wood. So I'm going to school, I'm doing Running Start, I'm trying to be a kid, and then I'm working two jobs. Ultimately, I just had to grow up, and I had to grow up pretty fast. And so I would look at other kids around me and other people around me, and I'm 16, I'm 17, I'm 18, and I'm seeing, you know, their parents think they're doing something very good for them by giving them all this stuff. Get a 4.0, get a Camaro. Parents would buy them a Camaro. There was this kid named Charlie Heckman or something like that my school, and they got him a brand new Camaro. There were people that were spoiled and had so much given to them, and I'm thankful that I had the opposite. Because what ended up happening is, as I got out of high school, and even during high school, I would see upperclassmen going to college or maybe graduating from college and then absorbing themselves, being consumed by a completely average life of mediocrity, going to average schools, going to average jobs, living in an average way. And if that made them happy, then that's one thing. But to me, it made me sick to see people just, okay, this is life, here it is, and just accept that this is the way you're supposed to live, and that average is okay, and that average is good. And the reality is average is not good, and it's dangerous. And so I'm sitting here going, well, gosh, I'm having to work for everything. I'm having to, sweat and bleed for everything that I have and everything that I do, and I'm not being given anything. And working that hard, having that work ethic, put me in positions that many people and most people won't ever be in if they continue to lead average lives and have average levels of action, average levels of thinking, and average mindset, and do and live in average ways. And so that became a really sore point for me, and it caused me to stop and really evaluate where I was at as an 18-year-old teenager and what I wanted to do going forward. Now, as I was saying, I didn't accept this. I looked at everybody going to college and everybody leaving high school and the jobs that they were going into and earning $47,000 per year after spending 4 years in college. And I'm seeing people, if you're gonna spend 40 hours of your week or 50 hours or 60 or whatever it is, it for damn sure better be something that you find massive fulfillment in, love, enjoy, and makes you a ridiculous amount of money. And was that happening? No. Average, if not below average amounts of money, no fulfillment. As a matter of fact, 83% of Americans don't like their job. And so this is the shit that they don't teach you in college. They teach you to be average. The system is designed for mediocrity. The system is run by average people, designed to teach you average information and place you into average jobs with average ways of thinking, average salaries, average everything. So I didn't accept that. If I was gonna work 40 hours a week for anybody or for myself or doing anything, it's gonna be something with massive fulfillment that I enjoy that makes me a ridiculous amount of money. And that's what led me on now an 8-year path to find truly what it was that I loved and wanted to put that level of work ethic into, that I could enjoy, find fulfillment out of, create the lifestyle that I wanted, create the freedom, and make a ridiculous amount of money doing it. Here's something that I discovered along the way, and I want to share it with you. And if you're loving this video so far, make sure to smash that like button. Appreciate you guys, and I want to continue to support you so much with your dreams, your ambitions, and whatever it is that you're trying to achieve out of life. The one thing that I found about success is it does not happen with average thinking, average levels of work ethic, average money, average investing, average time, average commitments, average energy, and it doesn't happen with average people in your life. So you have to get rid of the word average, and you have to get rid of everything average that you do, say, think, everything average that exists in your life. You cannot be distracted by average. And what I found about success is that it takes a ridiculous amount of work ethic, it takes a ridiculous amount of consistency, and that if you truly want something, just like my dad told me, that's worth having, it doesn't come without sacrifice, doesn't come without blood, sweat, tears, doesn't come without a ridiculous amount of work ethic. If you didn't have to work hard for it, it probably is average. It's probably not worth having. It's probably not worth doing. It's probably not real. And so I found that everything that I set forward to do and everything that I achieved came with a ridiculous amount of sickening work ethic for consistent amounts of time. And you know what it did for me? It allowed me to be earning a 6-figure per year salary by the time I was 20, going into a sales career. I became the top guy in my industry, the top guy at the dealership, the top guy in the whole area, and I hustled. I was the first there, the last to leave. I sacrificed. I always showed up. Any activity I was doing, I did that activity at a level 10 times higher than anybody else. I put in 10 times the level of effort, 10 times the level of commitment, 10 times the level of thinking and action behind it. And as a result, I owned my first home by the time I was 22. I owned my first business at 22. I started my second business and quit my job at 23. I turned 7 figures by 25. And I do not say this to brag to you. I say this to express upon you that nothing about that was average. I didn't think average. I didn't do average. I didn't take average levels of action. I didn't listen to average people. I worked my ass off. And because of that sacrifice and because of those commitments, I put myself in a much higher position in life at a young age than most people ever even fathom at an old age or at all. And that's what it takes to succeed. It's work ethic. The best thing that my parents ever did for me was instill in me the work ethic and put me in the position where I had to work even harder. Talent doesn't matter, talk doesn't matter, and being well-funded doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's your consistent commitment to high levels of quality and consistent levels of work ethic that pulls you into success. At the end of the day, it's your consistent levels of high-level work ethic and the quality that you put out there that's gonna pull you into success. Let me know in the comments, evaluate your work ethic. Give yourself a 1 to 10 rating. 1 being not so good, 10 being you have phenomenal work ethic. There's no judging here. Let's get your work ethic to the next level. Let me know in the comments. Give yourself a rating. Evaluate your work ethic. Are you at a 1? Are you at a 7? You doing pretty decent at an 8 or a 9? Are you at a 10? Could you work harder? All right? Or is it down in the gutter? Let me know in the comments. Let's be honest. I reply to every single one of my comments. And every single time you comment, I'm always there to engage with you, okay? Let me help you get your work ethic to the next level. Let me know in the comments. Evaluate your work ethic. Give me a 1 to 10 rating. And if you found this video inspiring, please make sure to smash that like button, share this video with a friend, and I will see you guys next time.